Hello kids, in today's video we are going to read a new lesson number 6, Nehru's Little Friends. First of all, let me know who was Jawaharlal Nehru. Yes, he was first Prime Minister of India. He fought for India and even many times he was sent in jail for that. So, in this story, one incident of Nehruji has been shared. That is, he was very kind, not even with humans, but also with animals. So, let's start the lesson. You are kind if you care for others, especially those who cannot take care of themselves. Let's read an incident from Jawaharlal Nehru's life that shows how an act of kindness saved the lives of little creatures. Jawaharlal Nehru was freedom fighter and was chosen as the first Prime Minister of India. He was sent to jail many times during the freedom struggle. In jail, he would spend his time writing and reading. So, Jawaharlal Nehru was a freedom fighter. What is the meaning of freedom? The condition of having liberty. So, when our India was under British governor, then Nehruji fought for the independence of India. For this, he also went to jail many times, and in that period, in jail, he used to read and writing the books. Here, struggle. So, what is the meaning of struggle? To make great effort to achieve something. So, Jawaharlal Nehru made many efforts for freedom. Let's read further. One afternoon, as he sat reading, he felt something tickling his right foot. Then he climbed up his left leg. When this happened for the third time, Nehruji peeped out from behind the newspaper he was reading, and there it was a squirrel looking up at him. So, one day when he was reading newspaper under the tree, Nehruji felt something tickling. What is the meaning of tickling? To touch someone lightly, that makes you laughter. So Nehruji felt tickling on his right foot. Then he felt that it is climbing up on his leg. For 2 times he ignored. Then he looked down. Here peeped. Peeped means to look quickly and carefully. So Nehruji peeped downside from his newspaper which he was reading, and he found that this is a squirrel looking at him. Next, she was standing on her hind legs and looking at him curiously. After a few seconds, she scampered away. Here, hind leg means backside of leg. So now squirrel was standing on his hind legs and looking at him, and then she ran away. Now let's read further. The squirrel returned the next day. Then she came every day. She would sit in Nehru's lap, unafraid. He enjoyed watching the squirrels run about with bites of food in their mouths. Sometimes a baby squirrel would fall off a tree. The mother would simply roll it into a ball and carry it back up. So now the same squirrel came back next day, and she was familiar of him, of Jawaharlal Nehru. She was no more afraid of Nehruji. And here Nehruji is also feels good to see that squirrel. He feels good when the squirrel comes over there for the little bite of food. Sometime what happened? Babies of squirrel would fall from the tree. Then she gently picked up them and put them back on tree. Next, one day Nehruji heard loud voices. He saw other prisoners surrounding the tree. They are so small, someone said. Are they alive? Asked another. 3 baby squirrels had fallen off a tree. Now, one day, 3 babies of squirrel fallen down off the tree, and to see them, all the prisoners, here prisoners means a person captured and kept confined by an enemy. So, prisoners were talking. They are small, but are they alive? Nehruji heard that and came over there. Okay, now come to the next page. The mother will come to fetch them, Nehruji said to the others. We should stay away from the baby squirrels for a while. So, to see them, Nehruji said, leave them alone. Their mother will come and take them on the tree back. However, by nightfall, no squirrel had come to pick up its children. The men were getting worried. Nehruji gently picked up the babies and put them in a dish. We will have to feed them or they will die, but they are too young to chew on leaves or other food. So, kids, this time their mother didn't come, but this time their mother didn't come by nightfall. What it means? Dusk time, the time when sun about to set. Now all the prisoners are worried about the squirrel babies. Then Nehruji was seeing that, then he helped them. For this he picked up and put them in a plate, in a dish, and said we should give them food, otherwise they will die. But thing is that they are very small, so they are not able to chew the food. Chew means bite the food in mouth with teeth. Now let's read further. Some milk then, Ahmad, another prisoner, asked. They cannot lap it up from a bowl, Nehruji said. How about a bottle? Just then Nehruji saw an ink dropper on a table. That can be our bottle. So now one prisoner, Ahmad, suggested about milk. But Nehruji said it cannot have milk with a bowl. Here lap means drink gently with tongue. Then Nehruji saw a dropper. Dropper means a short glass tube with a rubber bulb. And Nehruji is going to use that dropper like a milk bottle. Okay. Next, they cleaned the ink dropper and filled it with milk. They tried to squeeze drops of milk into the mouths of the baby squirrels. However, the baby squirrels could not open their mouths to drink the milk. Now Nehruji washed, cleaned the dropper and filled with milk and tried to feed babies. But the babies are too small to have milk. They were not able to open their mouth properly. Okay, next. Then Ram Prasad, another prisoner, had an idea. He placed some cotton at the end of the dropper. The cotton ball soaked up the milk. Nehruji gave the soaked ball of cotton to the baby squirrels. The babies sucked up all the milk. Nehruji sat by the baby squirrels for many hours to make sure they were fine. He knew that his squirrel friend would be glad that her babies had been saved. So what happened now? Now there was another prisoner named Ram Prasad. He had an idea to feed the babies. He put some cotton at the front of dropper and cotton sucked the milk. And now here what is the meaning of sucked? To pull in liquid or air through your mouth without using your teeth will be sucked. Then now babies sucked the milk with cotton, and Nehruji wanted to be sure that they are fine now. That's why he sat many hours with them. He knows that his friend little squirrel would be happy to see that its babies are fine, which are saved by Nehru ji. Okay, understood? So let me know what you have learned from this story. Yes, we should help everyone, not even humans, but with animals also. We should be kind with others. Okay? So, kids, it's all about the story. You have to also read the lesson. So, have a nice day.